Well, good morning today, and it is morning. I'm getting a jump on the start of my video today. But today is Friday, February 4th, and we do have some birthdays. The first birthday is for Cheryl Rackey's daughter, Paisley McCulley, who is 8 years old today. You know, my grandson Oliver is 8, isn't he? No, he's 9. He's the older man for you, Paisley. It's too early for you to worry about that. But it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Paisley. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you have a great birthday, Paisley. Maybe you didn't have school today, depending on where you lived. The kids in my neighborhood don't have school. Although you saw yesterday's video that there's hardly any snow on the ground. But I live on the brink of like a farmland area. I live in a subdivision, so it's more city-like. Not city-like, but suburban-like. But most of the schools are a little bit, most of the kids to go to the school are a little bit north in the farmland countries. And the farmland areas. They're in the same country as me. Geez, oh Pete. But anyway, the back roads are dirt roads, and so they don't get plowed as easily and as quickly, and so it's a little bit more treacherous for the buses, and so therefore they don't have school until probably Monday. But anyway, Paisley, you don't care about that, do you, Paisley? She just cares it's your birthday, that's all. But it's also Donna McNeely's birthday. When I first saw your name, Donna McNeely, I thought, oh, Mr. Rogers, but that was Mr. McFeely. But it's pretty close, but it's not the same. Close, similar, not the same. But Donna, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Donna. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Kim D's birthday. So, Kim, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kim. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And Jennifer, you know what? I always have to have one with a really long last name. And I always feel sorry. Well, this might be your married name, but then it would have been your husband's name. When they have to learn all those letters, when they have to learn how to write their names for the first time. Jennifer Grandinette. 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 Grandinite. Grandinette. Jennifer, you knew I'd mess it up. I'm so sorry. I so apologize. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jennifer. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, yesterday we didn't have any birthdays, and today we have, as my father-in-law used to say, a plethora of birthdays, which is good. I like to sing. It's kind of sad yesterday not singing. I don't know if I ever sang a song. Looking at my birds. I fed them the other day. We went and bought more food yesterday. Jim went to the gym. So he goes to the gym, but I don't think he goes to the gym to work out. I think he just goes to, we always make a joke because the one gym he went to had a swimming pool. And he used to just go and float, and then sit in the lounge chair. Then he'd go in the sauna, and then he'd go in the hot tub, and then he'd go and sit in an armchair or like a Chase lounge and fall asleep and take his nap. So we always used to say we pay all these membership fees just so that you can take a nap at the spa. And we call it the spa only because when we first got married, he went to Silhouette America, I think it was called, Silhouette America Spas. And he paid for a lifetime membership, which was like a good chunk of money. But, you know me, money. No object. It's no object, which is bad, I know. But anyway, so he paid for the lifetime membership for that. And like 10 years later, they went out of business. So we paid all that money for nothing. Because it was a good chunk of money at the time. But anyway, I can't even begin to list all the ways I've foolishly spent money. So I can't even complain about that. I think one of the things that I did that I regret doing, which I shouldn't regret, but at one point my credit was, I'm perfectly honest on this channel. I'm terrible with money. I am terrible with money. And my kids, I tell them all the time, don't wait for my money because That's why I like to spend it now, where I can really enjoy seeing the pleasure they're getting out of it, rather than when I'm dead. They're not. I could leave like dreaming here, like $1,000 each to my kids, but I have more than that to leave them. But I always joke about that. But anyway, but let's just say it was $1,000. I would rather spend $1,000 on them and see the joy that they're getting out of the $1,000 I spent on them now, than to know that when I'm dead they have $1,000 to spend. I just that's just how I am. So I do tend to overindulge on birthdays, anniversaries, Christmas. Oh, especially Christmas. But I get such joy and pleasure out of it. And you know what? They say you can't take it with you, and I haven't found out any way that anybody's figured out a way that they could take it with them. So I'm going to spend it and enjoy my life, and enjoy spending my money on the people that I love. And that's just what I'm going to do. But anyhow, how did I get on this subject? Oh, I know. I figured it out. One time when I was so bad, and I got it so bad into debt, that I went to a place called Green Plan, Green Space, Green something. It was a credit counseling thing. And I added up all my debts and went there. I wish I could think of the name of it. I don't even know that they're still in business. But anyway, I went there, and they went and negotiated terms with all of the credit card companies, and they lowered the interest rate. And I just had to make payments to this company every paycheck, and then they paid my creditors, and then I got out of debt. But it took me, to show you how bad I was, it took me, I think, almost 3 years and I was paying a good chunk of money. I think I was paying almost my whole paycheck, because I was so bad. So bad. I am not that bad now. Honestly, I am not that bad now. But I was at that point really, really, really bad. And it was just stupid purchases. And the thing was, at the time, it was when I was really young and foolish. And if I didn't have the minimum payment, I didn't pay it. And so then therefore, on the next month, not only did I get charged interest, I got charged a late fee for not paying the payment in the first place, which brought my next payment up even higher for my minimum payment. And then I didn't pay. So it was like an accumulative thing. So most of my credit card debt was not so much the money that I was charging. It was the money that was building up for interest and late charges. And so therefore, when I went there, I had to pay all of that back. I really should have, and I hate doing it, but I really should have filed bankruptcy, because it took me 3 or 4 years to to pay all that off. But then I had to wait another 7 years to clear out my credit, like to get a better credit rating. So word to the wise, because I did learn that lesson. I did learn. Not very many lessons in life have I. Well, I think I've learned a lot of things in life. I have learned quite a few lessons in life, but this was a main one that I learned, was that your credit is the most important thing that you have. Really, as far as your family and your love and all that. It is one of the most important things that you have, is your credit. And I really should have just filed bankruptcy, wiped all of that clean, and then I could have been better 4 years into it, like 4 years later rather than 11 years later, because it took me quite a bit of time to get my credit back and to do better with my money. And but that, that's in the past. You can't change the past. You can only learn from the past, and that's what I try to do, is learn from my past. And I'm still not the best with money, but I'm 100% better than I was with money. I don't carry credit card debt. Well, let me back that up. I do have some credit card debt that's zero interest, like for repairs on the house that I took out a 0% interest loan. That I do that. So, I don't feel that that's it's a debt, I know, but it's not like I'm paying extra money for things that I don't really need. Because if I can get something like 6 months, same as cash on a credit card, I'm going to do that. And then I just take 6 months to pay it up. I know in the olden days, like my mother, she would wait the 6 months, save the money up, and then buy it, which I know a lot of people do. I know a lot of I have friends in my life that do that. And they've got all kinds of money. But I don't have a lot of money, but you know what? I have a happy life. I have a happy, happy life. I do not want or need for anything. So I can't I can't complain about that. Now, if somebody was to come and knock on the door and say, I want to give you a lot of money, come right in. What would you like me to make you for breakfast? You tell me what you want. If I don't have it, I'll go buy it. I'll go charge it. I'll get it for you. But, nobody's going to come knocking on my door offering me money. But I have a good life. I have a family that loves me. I have my health. I have my faith. I have friends. I have all the riches in the world. I am a very rich woman. I really am. Maybe not financially, but in the blessings in my life. I just wish everybody was as rich as me. I really do, because I don't want for love or acceptance or anything like that. I just don't. I just look at each day as like a bright, shining star. I really do. I'm not to say that I don't have days that I'm little, down under the dumps. Everybody has those little sad days. And, but for the most part, I'd have to say I have a good life. I really do have a good life. I have a good husband. I have good children, good grandchildren. Like I said, good friends. I know I'm repeating myself now, but sometimes you just have to say it out loud just so you can really remember and appreciate how much you have in life, because not everybody's as blessed as me. I know that. I see things on the news, and you see people that, like they have no place to go. They have no family they can count on. They have no friends. And like if there's a fire, if my house ever was to burn down or something, I know I have all kinds of places that I could go. I have all kinds of friends that would take me in. If I ever ran into a severe financial crisis, I know I have people that will help me. So I just feel so bad for people that don't have that in their life, because some things money just can't replace. And that's how I live my life. It's like money is nice, but it's so much nicer to have love in your life than money. It really is. I mean, I don't know. I know I'm kind of babbling on about money today. I don't know why. I have no bills due or anything like that. I have no money coming in either this week. But anyway, when Jim does start doing the puzzle, because I have a lot of people asking me about it, what we do is when we get all finished with the puzzle, we get this stuff that's called Mod Podge, and it's like a glue, and you just kind of slap it on with a brush, and then you let it dry, and then you turn the puzzle over and you do the back of the puzzle with the same stuff, and you let it dry. We usually let it dry a day or two, and then we flip it over and do the other side, and then we flip it back over and do the front. So we do the front twice and the back once. And then we get the canvas boards, which are just canvas, like you could do, like people paint on, like Barbara Bask paints on it. You should check out her channel. I'll leave a link to her channel. She's a beautiful artist, beautiful artist. And anyway, she probably does the same thing. She goes and buys the canvas board, and then they paint on it. Well, the only thing is we're putting the puzzle on it. And then Jim has, I think it's Gorilla Spray. It's like Gorilla Glue, obviously, but it's Gorilla Spray. And he sprays it on, but you got to be pretty quick, because it only stays sticky for like a minute. And then it gives you enough time to really quick put the puzzle on it and position it. But you want to make sure that you have a pretty good idea where you're going to position it, because it does dry really fast. And then just kind of smooth it out. And then he puts a bunch of books and stuff, heavy things on top of it for a couple days, just so that the glue really sticks to the back of the puzzle. And then he just puts some picture hangers on the back, and then we hang it. So the picture that he finished, we just finished, rather. The puzzle we just finished, he's going to hang downstairs in his workroom. So, but I don't know. It's just, I say I don't know a lot. I tell Jimmy, he says basically a lot, because I'm going to do we're going to go to his house tomorrow to see the progress on it, because he's really making some progress now. It's really starting to look like the inside of a house. And so I'm going to put up a video this weekend. And on our Ask Us Anything the other day, I was teasing him about how much he says basically. And so he starts off the video saying, I'm not going to say basically. And then right after he says that, so basically, and he goes, hey! So as much as he says basically, I say, I don't know. Because I don't know. But anyway, so when we do that, I'll show you that. And I'll just show you my food today. I'm going to have an omelet for breakfast and a tuna fish sandwich for dinner with some vegetables. It's Friday. I just choose to eat lightly on Friday. I keep reminding you of that. Sometimes I think I got to say it out loud to remind myself of that. And then just get on with my day. See what's going to happen. So I'll talk to you guys at breakfast. How's that sound? Well, I tried to make another omelet. It come out a little bit better than my other one, but it did kind of break apart. But it still doesn't look like a scrambled egg mess. That's all that matters. But today is Friday, February 4th. Oh, that's what I'm going to use, my salsa and some holy guacamole on my toast. Today is Friday, February 4th. My quote is, calm down and enjoy the journey. Don't rush through your life. For breakfast, it's a 9-point breakfast, 0 for my veggie omelet, which is spinach, green peppers, red peppers, onions, and mushrooms. My tea, my salsa, and my raspberries. 2 points for my 2 slices of Aunt Millie's toast. 3 points for a holy guacamole. 2 points for my orange juice. And 2 points for my 1/4 cup of Velveeta cheese shreds. So a 9-point breakfast. Hold me over till dinner. I usually like to put tomato or ketchup on my eggs, but I don't want to use the points. That's why I'm using the salsa for 0 points. Plus, it's a little spicier. I do like a spicy egg.
She can't come here with us.
There's Jimmy just watching Samantha do all the work.
Yeah, right. Yeah. She can't come here without sweeping.
He's got some ceilings up
Yep.
in here.
Oh, yeah. Something I've been meaning to
Over
tell
here.
you, and I keep forgetting every time we come over here.
Ceilings.
Something you may want to check into or do.
She looks cold, doesn't she?
Yes, I'm cold.
I always in the
All the
bathroom
vents are
have trouble
covered up by the
with
drywall.
towel
Yeah.
lights
A little chilly.
loose.
Chilly Willy. Look at that. Looks pretty good.
So I was wondering.
Okay, that's going to do it for tonight. I forgot to show you my tuna fish sandwich, but we all know what a tuna fish sandwich looks like. Jimmy's house is coming along. We went there today because tomorrow his drywallers are going to be there, and we didn't want to be in the way, so we went tonight to look at the house. And just going to settle in for the night now. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. As always, stay safe, like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.